Hi lovely and darling viewers, it's Jen here at Check Her Joy, and I'm doing another Top 5 Wednesday. As always, the Goodreads group is in the description below if you want to check them out, and this week's topic is characters we don't want to trade places with. So I will just pass on these, please. And I'm going to try to describe why I don't want to be these characters without spoiling the books, but there might be some light spoilers in this video, just FYI. So the list of the books, as always, is also down in the description if you want to see what they are before watching this. The first book on my list is The Scarlet Letter by Nathaniel Hawthorne, and the character from this I don't want to be is Hester Prynne. Our main character is an unmarried woman who gets pregnant in Puritan New England. And she gets completely ostracized by the society for it and treated pretty much horribly. She is forced to wear the Scarlet Letter so that everybody knows what she's done, and she has to raise her daughter on her own. So basically, I will just pass on this whole slut-shaming episode that is happening in this book. The next book I have is The Tempest by William Shakespeare, and the character I don't want to be in here is Caliban. So before the play even starts, Caliban's mother has been murdered by Prospero, and Caliban is now a servant/slave on this island. And the only people on the entire island are Prospero and his daughter Miranda, and Caliban gets grief for being obsessed with Miranda, who is the only person his age anywhere near him that he has ever met, let alone the opposite sex. And just the way that he gets treated by those two main characters. And then when people get shipwrecked on the island, the way the newcomers treat him is also not great. So Caliban gets treated like he's a monster, but he also hasn't been taught how to behave properly either. The next book on my list is Jane Eyre by Charlotte Bronte, and I would not like to be Bertha Mason. So, to not spoil this book, Bertha basically gets treated horribly by the men in her life, her father and her husband, because she has a mental illness, something that she has no control over. And it's just not cool to treat people like this. The next book on my list is Frankenstein by Mary Shelley, and I would not like to be the creature. So Dr. Frankenstein reanimates a corpse by using pieces of dead bodies and creates this really grotesque creature. And when it comes to life, Frankenstein freaks out. Like, what did you think was gonna happen, dude? So the creature is left to his own devices, and he tries to understand society, but is constantly rejected because of his grotesque appearance. And yeah, it's not cool, Frankenstein or society. Especially Frankenstein. You made this thing, take freaking responsibility for it. So yeah, I would not like to be rejected the way the creature is. And then my number one choice is Any Character in Security by Gina Wohlsdorf. This is a slasher novel where the characters are getting picked off one by one in the Manderley Resort in this hotel, and they all are either attacked or murdered in a very gruesome, grotesque, disgusting ways, and I would just not like to be any of the victims at all, or really the killers either. Even the people who make it out of this book alive, it's still not a pleasant experience. So I will pass on the Manderley Resort. Thank you very much. So there are my top 5 characters that I don't want to be. Yeah, let me know in the comments below if you have any characters you don't want to be, or if you agree or disagree with me on these. Yeah. Anyway, peace out. I love you guys, and keep reading. Bye.